Instagram stories can be a money-making machine for you. It has the power to turn your followers into customers and clients. And isn't that the reason why we're all here anyways? Driving up engagement, getting those followers, building our brands. So today, we're going to talk about how to use Instagram stories to drive traffic and sales to your products and services. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're new to our channel, we are High Season, a social media agency that helps business owners, entrepreneurs, and marketers step their social media game up and break the algorithm. Today, we are talking about how to sell with Instagram stories. There are a lot of opportunities here to drive traffic and sales to your business using Instagram's most loved feature.
It is.
I feel like it's not I feel like.
No, the facts.
What you'll probably notice in your own habit is that you go to Instagram stories more than you even go through the feed. There are a lot of opportunities there for you to leverage Instagram stories to actually drive sales for your business. So we're going to cover a few tips today, and that's going to be content. So how to use content to drive sales, but also how to use Instagram's features that they have there waiting for you to leverage. Without further ado, let's get started.
So this goes without saying that all the tips that we're about to go through only last for 24 hours in that's what Instagram Stories does. So in order to sort of counteract that, we are making it assumed knowledge and just pointing it out right now that all of these different tips will need to be pinned to the top of your profile via Instagram Stories highlights. So that will allow people to refer back to them. Maybe they'll see them when you launch them, but they can always come back to them, and that is essentially the intent of a lot of these tips. So let's get into it. So the first way you can sell using Instagram stories is to showcase your products and services. So what we would recommend that you do is make a story for each of your different products or services. And if you have the ability and you've got over 10K or you are verified, use the swipe up option or refer them to the link in the bio. And whilst that would last 24 hours, like I was just saying, you can actually pin these into one specific highlight as essentially like if you were a restaurant, it would be your entire menu. You would have an image or a boomerang or a little video about each individual food item, and then people can look through that and they'll just see like a visual version of it.
Another thing for services, for example, a recent client that we just took on for some consulting, we had them create a series of highlights, and every single service that the beauty clinic offers is a highlight of its own and features some of the other elements that we're going to get into next.
Exactly.
Following that, the next thing that you could be doing to drive more sales via Instagram stories is to actually teach people about the products and services that you offered. So there's one thing to tell them, but it's also beneficial to show them. So just like Craig said now, where we have a client who's in aesthetic medicine, so they had a bunch of acronyms of stuff I didn't know what it meant at all. So when we actually took them on to consult with them and we were able to see, we're like, okay, you actually need to be showing people what this actually looks like, what that means. So a good way to do that is either through product demonstration, so just showing people how the product works. If you were service-based, you could show a 15-second snippet of what a consultation looks like. There's a lot of opportunities here. If I had a clothing brand and we were specifically eco-friendly or something, I'd be showcasing that the materials used are organic materials or that they don't harm the environment, things like that. You also have the opportunity to do how-tos, so show people how to use your product, which is really, really fun as well. For example, if you were a bone broth selling company, very specific, I know it's because I was looking into bone broth myself. So if you had a bone broth company and you were selling that, you could show people how to make soups with the bone broth and all the recipes, putting quinoa in it, all of these things. And that lets people see how the product can be integrated into their life. When people are able to see actually how the product integrates, then it makes them more interested in actually using it. And of course, with that, you would swipe up or tell them to go to the link in your bio in order to purchase that product.
Another way you can sell using Instagram stories is to share testimonials. So nothing sells a product or a service more than either word of mouth or that direct personal experience from another individual similar to them. If you can collect a bunch of testimonials, whether from clients or customers, and then share those via Instagram stories and put them all together in one very handy highlight, of course, that is just one easy way to let everybody know, your other clients and your other followers and potential customers, that others are enjoying it, and that social proof is really going to help convert. Now, once again, if you have the swipe up feature, we would highly recommend to do that. And if a client or a testimonial is referring to a specific item that you can link to on your website, then definitely do that. If not, you can point them to the link in your bio. The testimonials is a really, really great way to help sell your products.
Yeah, and this could be even if you're not trying to sell your exact product at that time, but say, for example, if you wanted to show people, like we get really great YouTube comments, right? So if we get great YouTube comments of people saying how amazing our stuff is and how much it's helping, which thank you, I'm really, really happy. Yes. We're really happy to see that our methods and our tips are working for you. But for example, we could show that and drive people to our YouTube channel, and the YouTube channel can have a sales funnel. So we could be taking people through that way. But it's all about getting that attention and bringing people somewhere so that you can sell them at another time. The next way to sell on Instagram stories is by leveraging user-generated content. So you normally would hear us say UGC, but what that means is that other people have created content for you. So they're basically selling for you. Usually this is them sharing to their own Instagram stories or their own Instagram feed. And what you can actually do is leverage that content and share it so people can see how much others are enjoying your product. So there's one thing that's a testimonial, which would be more written, but a user-generated content is like, hey, this is me, I'm happy, and I'm showing how happy I am with this person's product or how this service has helped me. So you definitely want to be leveraging that. Whenever anyone tags your business, share it. Now, we've done a few fun things with this, so you could share it immediately, but you could also do like a roundup, which is very cool. So one of our clients who's a hotel, we used to do a roundup, I think it was on Thursdays or Fridays, and that before everything went down in the world.
Yeah.
That was every Thursday and Friday, just showing the experience and all the fun that everybody was having in their hotels. And then we would actually swipe up to the location so that people could see that. So that's very key as well. So not only do you want to leverage that user-generated content, you also want to direct people somewhere with that content so that they can experience the same thing your happy users are.
Another way you can sell using Instagram stories is to run a 24-hour promotion. So the perfect thing about that is that Instagram stories only run for 24 hours. So there is nothing more timely than starting an Instagram story and then making that a sale. And when the story expires is when the sale expires. One other way you can reinforce that message is by using a countdown sticker as well. And you just count down that 24 hours and it will hit right exactly when that's ended. Now that will create a sense of urgency for your followers, and it will highly likely result in some sales, or at very least a bunch of hits to wherever you want to direct them, very likely your website or something like that.
The next way to drive sales, to sell on Instagram stories, is by using the tool that they've given us all. So now you can see we've moved from content to the stickers and features within it. Shoppable stickers. So shoppable stickers are awesome. That was Instagram's answer to making sure that people can buy directly from you. Using a shoppable sticker is one of the easiest, most frictionless way to get people to buy. Now, in order to use this shoppable sticker feature and have product stickers, you're going to need to have an Instagram business account. So you should have an Instagram business account. If you're watching this video, you're a business, so get that account set up. And you need to have a Facebook catalog or be attached to a Facebook partner like Shoppable or BigCommerce. These platforms allow you to connect your products to the store, so that way you can use the shoppable sticker. So that's specifically the product sticker that you will see coming up on Instagram. We'll put little something in there for you to see, but that allows people to just tap and then go through and buy. And it's not available in all regions yet, but in some regions people can actually purchase directly from within the app. So you can actually just have your credit cards already attached and you can buy without even leaving the app and you're good to go.
Amazing.
One other feature that I really love here is that not only can they shop, but they can also save for later. So you can create a collection using that save button of things that you want to purchase. And that's a really fun way to get people engaged on stories, to tell them to create this look, save this look, and either they can buy then or buy at a later time. But being able to tag your products in stories is going to make it so easy for people to purchase right from you.
Alrighty, another way you can sell using Instagram stories is by using countdown stickers. Now, I just referred to that the step before Tiff there, but you can also use them in a different way. So you could actually use it instead of like to count down to the end of the sale, you could count down to the start of something. So if you've got a product launch, you could actually do that over a week or a few days to create a sense of urgency. And it also allows people to sign up to notifications for that specific countdown. So then when it comes to an end, they will get a notification and they'll be able to be reminded about it and taken to that story and go to wherever you would like them to go. So that is super key. Or even something like an event. If you're having an event like right now, it would have to be virtual. So maybe you've got a webinar or some sort of conference where people can join it. So then you're able to set the countdown to remind people. So you can use it as either a reminder or like a clock counting down the time. Either way, there's multiple uses for that sticker, and the key part is the reminders, so people will always come back.
The next way that you can use Instagram stories to sell is by using the DM sticker. So why we're saying use the DM sticker, which is another new feature from Instagram, is so that if somebody has a question about a product, so if you've shared your products and services, you can actually ask them questions and invite conversation into your DMs so that you can persuade them to buy and bring them into the sales cycle. Or you also have the opportunity to just have them ask you questions or ask you anything. So if you're selling something like a service, or say it is a webinar or something like that, you can just say, hey guys, what questions do you have about this webinar? What questions do you have about XYZ? And when they come in and ask you the question, then you can say, hey, I'm going to cover that in my webinar. So maybe you should connect here and go check it out. And that is a way to lead people to a more personalized sale, which I think is a really cool opportunity as well.
All right, another way you can sell using Instagram is to use the brand new support small business sticker. Now this came out the day we're filming this. This came out yesterday on Monday. It allows you to share a small business. You actually type in their handle and it populates the sticker with 3 of their latest posts. So what it does, it actually collates all of the posts that use that support small business sticker, just like they do with the thank you sticker post.
And the stay home they had
And
too.
the stay home was the other one, that's right. And they pop that at the top of your stories and it always gets prime position. And that allows people to go through that. And if they want to support small business, it's essentially a whole bunch of different accounts that are all about supporting small business and specifically local based on who you follow. It's a really great way to support other small businesses if you're an individual or even through your brand account, but you can actually use it and populate it with your own account. So it will make sure that you come up in that sticker and will help perpetuate that cycle of people supporting small businesses, specifically during this time when small businesses are hit the hardest.
Yeah, I would definitely use the sticker yourself. So for example, if you're selling bracelets or something like that and you're a small business, tag yourself. Hey, like why not? You're going to come up there. It's going to increase your chances of being visible to so many more people because Instagram's pushing that content for you. So let them push it for you. And then if I was selling a bracelet, I would have it up there and be like, hey guys, my bracelet now is $20. It's on sale, whatever the price is, and drive people that way, have them swipe up or go to the link in your bio.
Yes.
I would also, which I think would be a cool hack, which we're probably going to do with one of our clients, is kind of create some giveaway around it. So we're giving this to you guys too, perhaps doing something where if people post an image from your feed and share it with the sticker, they get entered to win a free product or service from you. So that could be a fun one. The next one is the food order sticker. So Instagram is really, really supporting businesses during this ridiculous time that we're in right now. And what's great is that these things are going to continue on forever now, right? There's no reason to take them.
I hope so.
And hopefully just expedited that. So it's probably things that they had on their roadmap and then pushed through because they're like, okay, it's really needed now. So if you have a restaurant business, definitely attach yourself to your restaurant partners. So be it DoorDash, Uber Eats, Skip the Dishes, Postmates, and then use that sticker to promote your food items, your menu items, so that people can easily make the transaction. We always want to make things as frictionless as possible for people. And there's a chance that if you did not show up in their algorithm previously, that they weren't aware that you actually offered delivery. So that's a very cool opportunity. And this is a great way to use that sticker to drive sales for you.
To piggyback on that, we were talking before about creating the menu. If you don't have the swipe up option, you could actually attach that sticker to each item and they'll go directly to that food partner that you are aligned with and go right to your restaurant page and be able to purchase that food item as opposed to going to your website.
So many tips for you to use.
So many. The next way is to use the gift card sticker. So just like the other stickers we've mentioned, this is a new initiative from Instagram. I think it was the first one they brought out of this batch of new stickers. And what it does...
no, I think they were attached together.
They were all attached together?
Stickers and gift cards came at the same time.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe I always think the gift card, because I thought the gift card applies to pretty much any business.
Yeah.
If, say, I want to buy a gift, like I wanted to for my friend, a card that the restaurant themselves or the cafe does not offer, I can hit the sticker in their story and it will take me to an approved Instagram partner when you can choose your figure. The money will go direct to the business and then the user will get an email with a gift card. The business would actually use the sticker on their story. So for your brand, for your business, you would put that sticker on your story, but before that you would actually set up a gift card in the back end, and you would promote the idea of people purchasing a gift card from your business, whether it's for them or for somebody else.
Father's Day is coming up. Think about that.
Yeah.
Whatever other events coming up, those are great ones to leverage to say, hey, maybe you can't come in for dinner, but get that gift card for later or something like that so that people can enjoy it another time.
I think that's great.
The next way to drive sales using Instagram stories is Instagram ads. Now, organic methods are fantastic. Everything that we just listed, all of these tips are great organic methods of driving traffic, but obviously the tried and true always direct method is going to be Instagram ads, because when you pay to play, you kind of push past the algorithm, push past all these things.
Yes.
Fun fact, according to Instagram, 75% of users take action, so purchase something, after seeing an Instagram ad. So there is a lot of value in these ads here. It's massive. Like, that's crazy. So there's a lot of value in here for you by using Instagram ads. One other thing that's great is that you're actually not stuck to the 10K swipe up rule. So if you're using an Instagram ad and you have 500 followers, you're going to be able to drive sales and create a call to action for people to swipe up using Instagram ads. So for a more concrete, direct way of getting those sales, Instagram ads is a fantastic option to go with. One thing we did not mention when it comes to organic Instagram reach is that we actually have a video on how to increase your Instagram story views organically, which will allow you obviously to reach more people so that you can drive more people to buy. So we'll leave a link to that right here for you, and it'll also be in the description below. All right, guys, that is it. Thank you so much for coming back to watch another video. We hope you've learned something today that will help you drive more sales using Instagram stories. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe below, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any other videos from us. Follow us everywhere on social media at High Season Co, and you can check out our blog post for free resources at highseasonco.com. We will see you in the next video.
Peace.